You don't have anything to do? Well, you didn't read every single book in the world. You could meditate. You could go for a jog. So, what does that phrase really mean? It means you don't have anything instantly gratifying to do. If you bought a new video game that's really fun, you would have something to do. If you had a cheesecake in front of you, you would have something to do because those things are easy and they're instantly gratifying. You've obviously heard a million times on YouTube on the self-improvement side of it. Don't do instant gratification, do delayed gratification. But there is a deeper part about it. The way that's phrased, it almost seems like you're going to experience the same amount of joy either way. It's just you're reserving that joy for your future self. But that's not necessarily how that works. You're actually going to experience more joy in total. And it's not going to be as delayed as you think it is. On YouTube, once again, you'll see, oh, do the hard work now, and then 6 months from now, you'll lose weight, and then you'll be happy. That's like a really extreme example of delayed gratification. Delayed gratification doesn't have to take that long. And also, sometimes when you make a right choice, it's almost instant how that joy comes in. Even takes seconds sometimes for you to feel joy from doing something positive. And if we go back to that fat loss example, I doubt you're going to be miserable the whole 6 months you're losing weight. And then all of a sudden, when you get to your goal, you're going to be instantly happy. You're probably going to be really happy the whole time you're losing that weight. And it's not going to be the same happiness that you get from eating a cheesecake. This is like a satiated happiness. I don't know how to describe it, but I guarantee that you've probably felt it before. You might think, well, everyone needs breaks. You can't just do things nonstop, not play any video games, not do any of that. That takes a lot of willpower. Well, that's not necessarily how it works. When you do something that aligns with your goal and you like doing it, that's the most gratifying thing that can be. And at first you might not like doing it. You'll have to push through it. And the more you do something, the more it becomes a habit, and the easier it will be to do, whether it's a good habit or a bad habit. A bad habit being how easy it is for you to go on YouTube and instantly start scrolling for your homepage. You don't even notice it, how fast it happens. And a good habit would be working out. It's not going to be so hard on you to get yourself to get off your couch and do a couple push-ups. It's going to get easier and it's going to get more enjoyable. But you might still think, no, I don't have anything to do. I already finished all of my chores for the day. I worked out. I did this. I did that. Don't think about life's activities as chores. You should enjoy the positive things you do. You shouldn't just do them to get them over with as quick as possible so you can hop on TikTok or play your Xbox. So how on earth are you supposed to enjoy something like doing the dishes? Well, maybe not enjoy, but it's going to be less of a hassle. When you're actually present in the moment, when you're thinking about how you can do the dishes more effectively, what you're going to do after you do the dishes, not having your mind cluttered with junk, like maybe a song that you heard a week ago going on replay in your head over and over. This is a common reason why so many people nowadays have anxiety and depression, because their mind is just out of control about useless, anxious thoughts. You should pay attention to the thoughts you get throughout the day and see if they're actually beneficial to you or if they're just the same regurgitated nonsense. Like, this is a common thing people do with diets where, oh, I eat good 90% of the time, or I eat good 6 times a week, and then on my 7th day, I just pork out. Okay, I mean pig out. I don't think anyone says pork out. Think about it like this. A blacksmith, he's working hard on his swords every single day, nonstop, just going at it. These type of people would rather not eat, not sleep, or not drink instead of stopping their work. You think they're not happy? They're 10 times more happy than you when you get on your video game. Find something like that. For most people, it's probably going to the gym. So why do you probably have so many positive memories associated with video games? I'm going to keep using them as an example because they are a very versatile example to use. So, firstly, you probably got home from school, you got on your video game. You're not happy because you got on your video game. You're happy because you got home from school. Or if you're playing your friends, you're happy because you have the company of your friends, not because of the video game. Or if you're even playing alone and you have a positive memory associated with it, you probably just did a workout before then, and that's why you're happy. Our mind tries to make this connection between video games equals happy because it gives us an excuse. But that's not the case. Video games, TikTok, all of that are draining you of happiness and energy. And you're not going to remember how bad you felt after you did it. Like, I guarantee after someone eats a tub of ice cream, they feel like crap. But next time they want to eat that ice cream, they're not going to remember that. All they're going to remember is how delicious that ice cream tasted. Our brains are so easy to remember how good some sort of degenerate activity felt, but we're so quick to forget how awful it felt afterwards. This video did get a little bit off track, so let's get back on track. Yes, you probably do need a break sometimes. Even a blacksmith who's so passionate about his work will still need a break. But that break doesn't have to be you pigging out at a McDonald's or you eating a tub of ice cream or scrolling for TikTok. Make that break something that's not going to drain you, like reading, meditating, jogging, just maybe sitting on your couch and not doing anything. I don't know your life, but you know you have better activities to do. But let's say you're in a position where you're sitting down and you just don't feel like doing anything. You don't have quote unquote anything to do. You just want to get like a cheesecake or find a new fun video game. You don't want to do anything that's not going to be instantly gratifying. An easy fix to that's going to help you in minutes is get off your couch and do a plank till failure or some sort of stationary exercise where you can really push your willpower. Because the reason you probably don't want to do anything and you just want some very gratifying, very quick activity, you probably fried your dopamine receptors. And this will, I guarantee, after you do a plank for 2 minutes, that's not going to feel good. That plank's not going to feel good. So after you're done with that, you're going to feel a lot better mentally. Life isn't going to feel so dull anymore, and you're not going to need a tub of ice cream to give you some sort of stimulus. And to attack mainstream advice one more time, you're going to get challenged quite often. It's going to be easy to cope because when you go on YouTube, you'll see a lot of videos like, oh no, it's okay to play video games. It's okay to watch TikTok. Sometimes you got to have balance, blah, 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 blah. Don't fall for that stuff. You know what you want. This is not what you want. It's going to be easy to cope. Oh, this guy said this, so I should do it because you're already probably struggling and that's going to be like the final straw. Even though I did just make a video about argumentative people and how you should be more willing to admit you're wrong and listen out to people, all that. Yes, that is true. But that doesn't mean everyone who says something, you should like an ultimate authority and you should always listen. You should always listen, but it doesn't mean you should always execute what they do. Because there are going to be guys on YouTube, they're like, oh, it's okay, play video games. Actually, this study says video games improve your reflexes. Okay, I can go on and on. Doesn't mean always apply it. Hear them out, and if it doesn't seem right, then don't do it.